In this video, I'm going to show how you add a magazine to the database. I have a stack of magazines I want to add to my notebook, my collection, but first I need to search the database to make sure they're in the database. So you can do that from the home screen by clicking Search the Database, or you can go from your notebook and click on Add New Items, and it brings up the database. You can, if you want, to sort the library items based on magazines, books, or whatever. But for my first search, I'd rather search the entire database, so I won't sort first, we'll just search. So this is called Quilter's Newsletter, and if you notice on the magazine, they do not use an apostrophe in Quilters, so we won't either. So we type Quilter's Newsletter, and you'll see I just typed Quilter's News and 2 items show up for Quilter's Newsletter. I can either click on one of these items if I want to view just the one item, or I can click Search and it'll show me all the items with Quilter's News in it. You'll see here that the cover did not use an apostrophe, so we didn't use one either in the database. So I'm looking for the August-September 2011 issue, and here is the magazine subscription. And here is the July-August 1996 issue. Quilter's Newsletter always numbers theirs too, so that's number 284. So my issue is not on here. If the issue was on here, all I would do is click Add Item to My Collection. Then I could add it to my collection and everything's done with that magazine. But since it's not here and we've searched the database, we're going to click on Add New Item to add the item to the Quilt Notes database. The item needs to be in the database before you can add it to your collection. So we're going to go here and add library. Since it's a library item, we'll type in the name Quilter's Newsletter Magazine, and we'll want to type the issue number or date. It's August, September 2011, and this is number 423. If you had an image of the magazine you'd like on your computer and you'd like to browse your computer to upload it, you can do that here. So this library item is not a pattern, it's a magazine, so we'll choose magazine. Published in is used later. Later on, if you want to list a project that's published in a book or a magazine, you would list that book or magazine here, and it ties the book to the items or the projects and articles that are in that publication. The publisher, if you look on the inside cover, is Creative Crafts Group, LLC. Comma. The author or designer is Quilter's Newsletter. Now magazines don't have an ISBN, that's for books, but they do usually have a UPC code. So we'll type that in here and you don't need a space. 718601392. Tags you can put if you want to describe some of the articles or projects in the magazine. This cover says Creating Beauty and a Career. So you may put just career, quilting. And description, you can put a short description if you like. Maybe you can say 6 quilts for scraps. And then you click Add Item. So then you'll see the item has been added to the database. It shows up at the very top because it was the last item added. From here, you simply click Add Item to My Collection, and then you can add information about the item that's going into your collection. So the status is it's in use. Some of your other choices are sold, gave away, or used up. Quantity purchased, we'll put 1. Purchase price is unknown, so we'll just leave that blank. And the purchase date, we'll just put today's date is the 11th. of 2012, purchased from Quilt Show. And then any notes you want to put. So then you click Add Item, and this will add this item to your collection. And you'll notice it returns you to the database, and you'll notice that the item is gone from the database. Once you put an item in your collection, it will not show up when you search the database of quilt notes. It's still in the database, but a search of the database says it's not there because it's in your collection. And that's how you add it.